Namaste, friends, and welcome back to our 30-day meditation transformation program. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the ego and about how this meditation practice that we're doing can be one that can take us to a place beyond that, a place that we could call illumination, enlightenment, realization of the truth. So this idea of the ego is one that's often misunderstood. Often in common language, when we say the word ego or egotistical, we think of someone that's got a lot of pride, someone that's like, oh, look how amazing I am, and needs some sort of validation in the way like, oh, I'm the best one, I'm the best one. But that is a sign of ego, just as much as the person who's very timid and shy and crying and depressed and eating ice cream and saying, oh, it's not fair, it's not fair. We often don't see this side of us, because we all have that. We don't see that side as ego. But we see this, I'm amazing, look at me side as ego. Both of these are ego. Okay, ego is not the same as pride. Ego means separate. This sense that I am separate from the world around me. I am separate from you. I am separate from my wife. I'm separate from my family. And it's this sense of separation that causes us so much suffering. The word yoga means union. Yoga is the cure for the suffering that comes from separation. And this is how this meditation we're doing right now, following the breath in and out, can bring this realization. Because when you can really experience that link of energy from your heart to the universe, not just intellectually, but on an experiential level, you can experience that there is no separation between you and the world around you, between you and the entire universe. Even just on the most basic level, the most physical level, we think that we're separate from the universe. Okay, but think about this, your lung. Is your lung what you use to breathe? Do you get all of your energy to live? They say that the breath tethers the soul to the body. For when we take our last breath, we depart. But is it your lung that is giving you that energy, that is giving you oxygen? We don't even talk about prana. Is your lung giving you the oxygen to survive? No. That energy, that oxygen, is coming from a tree, a plant. So your lung, the part inside your body, is only half of the apparatus required for you to stay alive in this vessel. Half of your lung exists out there. Half of the part of your being that you need to survive is something outside of the realm of this body. So even just on the most physical of level, we can intellectually understand that I am not separate from the world around me. I cannot exist solely on my own. All of my breath, the inhalation is only half of what keeps me alive. The exhalation, giving back to the universe so the trees can consume that carbon dioxide, turn it into oxygen and give it back to me. I am only half of the apparatus that keeps me alive. And when we can go deeper and deeper and more subtle in this meditation of passing the breath, the prana, the energy back and forth, on a holistic level, we can have that experience, not just intellectual understanding, not just with our mind. We can have that experience that I am not only isolated to the confines of this, what I call a physical body, but I am actually part and parcel of this entire universe. Because when we talk about prana, we're not just talking about the trees, we're talking about the air, the space, all the elements. They're all interwoven for us to manifest in this experience that we are having right now. Sorry if I've gone a little bit farther out there, but this is what can come from this meditation. On top of depression, anxiety, stress, physical health, we can also have these sort of realizations. And when we can recognize that, wow, so much peace can come, so much higher consciousness, awareness, gratitude can come. This is what I want you just to have in the back of the mind. Don't focus on it. Don't be like, okay, today I'm going to feel one with the universe. No. Just relax into it. It will happen. I promise you, in time, if you just keep doing this, you will have that experience. That's what the sages have said for thousands of years. That's why these practices have withstood the test of time. There have been other physical practices, exercises, spiritual traditions that have come and gone. Yoga has been around for tens of thousands of years because it's exactly that. It's giving you the cure. It's giving you the solution to the suffering of separation. With that said, let's get ready to practice some yoga, some union. So again, today I will be offering you to practice in Siddhasana, the perfect pose. But again, it's an option. From now on, everything is optional. Tomorrow, we're going to completely change. What are we going to do? You'll see tomorrow. But for today, I'm going to be instructing again Siddhasana. But feel free to make the practice work for you however is best. Again, I'm going to be using a cushion. So if you're taking a cushion, taking a prop, folded towel, whatever you need, we'll start with the legs extended wide. We'll bring one heel to the perineum or the opening of the yoni. We will bring the other heel to above the genitals. Then we will tuck the upper toes down and lift the lower toes up, locking that energy in, applying pressure to both the first and second chakra, sitting nice and tall, really pressing down into that heel, finding elongation in the spine, nice and tall, feeling, maybe you can already start feeling that subtle sublimation of energy, bringing you into a very calm and elated state. If you're in another posture, just finding comfort however it is. Hands on the knees, up or down, it's up to you. Sitting nice and tall, I invite you to close the eyes. Take a deep inhalation. Then open the mouth inside out. Soften the body. Again, deep inhalation. Side out. Relaxing the mind. Coming deeper into the present moment. One more time, deep, full breath. And let go. Softening in to the moment. And begin to bring your awareness to the flow of respiration, in and out through the nose. Feeling the breath coming in, feeling the breath flowing out. And you can continue witnessing the physical sensations of the breath for as long as you need. And slowly allow the mind to become more subtle. And start to shift your awareness from the Dvadashanta, to place 12 fingers below the tip of the nose. Follow the breath up and inside the body to Hrid Chakra, heart center. Witnessing, visualizing, imagining, or sensing the breath, the energy, the prana, moving back and forth between these 2 points. The energy from the universe flowing into you. The energy from you flowing back to the universe. Sitting with the eyes closed, attention inside, slowly with awareness, releasing the posture. You can take a moment to extend the legs and roll the ankles. Then gently, slowly make your way into the alternate performance. Pressing one heel into the perineum or yoni, one heel above the genitals, tucking in the upper toes, pulling up the lower toes, making any adjustments to find comfort in the posture, settling back in, and returning your awareness to the flow of respiration, the tiny vibrations and tingling sensations of prana moving from the Dvadashanta, 12 fingers below the nose, into Hrid Chakra, the heart center. Energy flowing in and out. Feel the exchange, the transmission. Feel the oneness between both parts of the whole. Keep following the flow of the breath. Anytime the mind wanders, noting I am thinking, I'm coming back to the breath. And sitting with the eyes closed, attention turned inside, becoming aware of your overall experience after the meditation, your body, emotions, mind. Offering your gratitude for this experience. Giving thanks to yourself for your time and energy. Thanks to this universe, to this life. Take a deep inhalation into the heart. As you exhale, gently coming back. So once again, I can thank you for joining me. I hope you had a beautiful meditation. Tomorrow, something's going to change. I will leave you this little bit of suspense, and I can't wait to see you then. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.